David Crystal OBE FBA FLSW is an Irish linguist, academic and author. Background and career. Crystal was born in Lisburn, Northern Ireland. He grew up in Holyhead, North Wales, and Liverpool, England, where he attended St Mary's College from 1951. He studied English at University College London between 1959 and 1962. He was a researcher under Randolph work between 1962 and 1963, working on the survey of English usage. Since then he has lectured at Bangor University and the University of Reading and is an honorary professor of linguistics Bangor. Retired from full-time academia, he works as a writer, editor and consultant, and contributes to television and radio broadcasts. His association with the BBC ranges from, formerly, a BBC Radio 4 series on language issues to, more recently, podcasts on the BBC World Service website for people learning English. Crystal was awarded the OBE in 1995 and became a Fellow of the British Academy in 2000. He is also a founding Fellow of the Learned Society of Wales, and is a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Linguists. His many academic interests include English language learning and teaching, clinical linguistics, forensic linguistics, language depth, ludic linguistics, style, English genre, Shakespeare, indexing, and lexicography. He is the patron of the International Association of Teachers of English as a Foreign Language, and patron of the UK National Literacy Association. He is a consultant for Babel, the language magazine, for which he has also written articles. He lives in Holyhead with his wife, a former speech therapist and now children's author. He has 4 grown-up children. His son Ben Crystal is also an author and co-authored 3 books with his father. Work. Crystal has authored, co-authored, and edited over 120 books on a wide variety of subjects, specializing among other things in editing reference works, including the Cambridge Encyclopedia of Language and the Cambridge Encyclopedia of the English Language, and the Cambridge Biographical Dictionary, the Cambridge Fact Finder, the Cambridge Encyclopedia, and the New Penguin Encyclopedia. He has also written plays and poetry. He has published several books for the general reader about linguistics and the English language, which use varied graphics and short essays to communicate technical material in an accessible manner. In his article, What is Standard English?, Crystal hypothesizes that, globally, English will both split and converge, with local variants becoming less mutually comprehensible and therefore necessitating the rise of what he terms world standard spoken English. In his 2004 book, The Stories of English, A General History of the English Language, he describes the value he sees in linguistic diversity and the according of respect to varieties of English generally considered non-standard. In 2009, Routledge published his autobiographical memoir Just a Phrase I'm Going Through, My Life in Language, which was released simultaneously with a DVD of 3 of his lectures. His book Spell It Out, The Curious, Enthralling and Extraordinary Story of English Spelling explains why some English words are difficult to spell. His companion book, Making a Point, The Pernickety Story of English Punctuation, is due out in 2015 from Profile Books and St Martin's Press. Crystal is a proponent of a new field of study, Internet linguistics, and has published Language and the Internet on the subject. Crystal's book TXTNG, the GR8 focused on text language and its impact on society. From 2001 to 2006, Crystal served as the chairman of Crystal Reference Systems Limited, a provider of reference content and Internet search and advertising technology. The company's iSense and side-screen products are based upon the patented global data model, a complex semantic network that Crystal devised in the early 1980s and was adapted for use on the Internet in the mid-1990s. These include semantic targeting technology and brand protection technology. The iSense technology is the subject of patents in the United Kingdom and the United States. After the company's acquisition by Pepper Media N.V., he remained on the board as its R&D director until 2009. Crystal was influential in a campaign to save Holy Hits Convent from demolition, leading to the creation of the Ikeldra Centre. Involvement in Shakespeare productions. As an expert on the evolution of the English language, he was involved in the production of Shakespeare at Shakespeare's Globe in 2004 and 2005 in the original pronunciation of the period in which he was writing, coaching the actors on the appropriate pronunciation for the period, and has since been the consultant for several other Shakespeare plays performed in op, including A Midsummer Night's Dream, Hamlet, Macbeth, Pericles, The Merchant of Venice, and Henry V. Bibliography. Books. Crystal, David. The Cambridge Encyclopedia of the English Language. Cambridge, Cambridge University Press. Critical Studies and Reviews. Morris B. Edwin. A Gallimaufry of Englishes. Books. Quadrant. 39, 84-86. Review of the Cambridge Encyclopedia of the English Language.